Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome in to another Nexus Gaming Series matchup. Tonight, featuring Heavy Hitters against TouchGrassTomorrow. I just realized that teams are swapped. Oh god, why did they do this to me? Okay, so Ken's team, it's just TouchGrassTomorrow, Band Garden, and Towers. Okay. Blue team, TouchGrassTomorrow, TGG, Band Garden, and Towers of Doom. Heavy Hitters banning Sky Temple and Battlefield of Eternity. Okay. Lobby is up. We are on... what? We're on Infernal Shrines. Alright. We're on Infernal Shrines, and this was picked by... this was picked by Team 1. Okay, so it's picked by Blue Team. Am I live, actually? Yes, okay. And do I have the thing set right? Yes, I do. Okay, everything is set up right. Splendid. Alright, here we go. Cut the fanfare. Let's get into it. Infernal Shrines. So TouchGrassTomorrow's a team I've not cast yet this season. They've been... well, they're in the middle of the pack. Okay. They're in the middle of the pack. Heavy Hitters are at the bottom, though. Let's see if they can get some well-needed points. They, I think, have been eliminated from playoffs. I think it's only a 16 playoff. Maybe it's 8. I could be wrong. I don't know how this works. The first band we see is Chen, followed by Johanna. Very interesting. The Medivh band makes sense. Killed it in a known Medivh enjoyer. I think he's like level 600 or something in Medivh. K-Star takes a Brightwing for pick 1. I have no idea what to expect out of this this team, this TouchGrassTomorrow team. Because they haven't touched grass in probably 20 years, so. Since the inception of the game.
For the Forsaken.
And we see, hell yeah, we see Lucio by Valimar and Sylvanas being played by Ken. A lot of these teams very much have, or a lot of these players rather, very much have some one tricks that they're known for. Kil'jaeden I always associate with Phoenix and Medivh. Tezzopako obviously has Garrosh. Xanthanarium, I always think of him as a really strong Mephisto player. I mean, Valimar, Lucio, Ken has a really strong Alarak. And I don't know the other people's that well enough. I've played against most of them, but those are the big ones that come to mind, so it's going to be interesting to see if they get any of those special one tricks, if you will. Tezopako pretty much always gets his Garrosh, because he still doesn't take Unstop. So, there's that. And what's going to be the final ban here for heavy hitters? Just a Blaze. Okay. So they have Leo to hock up if they want to be boring and meta. Malphanius sounds like somebody that likes to play Matthew, but not particularly good into what's being shown yet. Yes, Diablo still existed, so now this should just be Leo Greymane, probably. And Leo Greymane's not bad here, actually. If it's anything other than Leo Greymane, it's going to be really tough for them to play, I feel. Cassia Artanis. What? Okay. I'm really confused by the Artanis pick. And Kil'jaeden gets to play the Alarak. I wonder if they're going to be switching. It looks like, maybe not. I don't get the Artanis here. But we'll see what happens. Game 1, we have a best of 3 tonight. This heroic division matchup. See how it goes. I'm thinking Deathwing's going to be top damage. I'd almost put money that Deathwing's going to be top damage. But we'll see. From left to right tonight, our team in blue, it is TouchGrassTomorrow. We have Ken on Sylvanas, Zenroth playing ETC, Malphanius on Deathwing, Kil'jaeden on Alarak, excuse me. And who did I miss? Valimar on Lucio. From right to left, it is basically Team USA. We have heavy hitters in red, Funds playing the Genji, 8Monkey on Artanis, Xanthanarium playing Cassia, Tezopako obviously on the Garrosh, and K-Star on Brightwing. I'm really excited to watch Valimar play Lucio. I'm very much a simp for his play. Ever since I was casting him as part of the Anti-Clown Association and all those guys, I think this is one of the strongest healers in the game. And here comes a Deathwing. Nope, he's in the wrong form, though. Wait a minute. Wait, that's not the right form. Team? Nice engage here by the ETC. Fun's getting caught out, but 172 HP will be enough to get away and get a tap. Are we not melee Deathwing? Okay, never mind. A Deathwing won't be top damage then. Nice slide again. Yeah. Red team doesn't exactly have a ton of wave clear. I suppose the Alarak isn't exactly #1 in wave clear either, but they do have a Sylvanas, which will make up for it. What's going on here in the top lane? Deathwing is at full health. And what kind of Artanis do we have? We have a reactive parry Artanis. Kil'jaeden trying to get out of there. Valimar takes the throw for him. And captures the Cassia. Blue team has very little mana remaining. A couple of them have to tap for health, a couple for mana. Garrosh is going to catch this bottom wave here. 4 heavy hitters. Interesting. I wonder if this is just an in-wave thing. He's just doing this for the laning phase, and then once he team fights, it's going to be melee Deathwing. Because melee Deathwing just absolutely farms here. Ring of the Leech. It's one of my favorite level 4s from Cassia. Kil'jaeden getting a nice combo there onto Funds. Deathwing using most of the energy to get this top camp, and I suspect they will be flying here momentarily, or I guess maybe after they clear top. Yeah, it looks like they're going to be clearing top first. Heavy Hitter's going to start the objective here first. Start getting some monkeys. Ken face checking a bush, getting thrown in, and will this be first blood? Not quite. He almost died to the Q there. Brightwing's going to be able to get the shift off in time. And we have Pikachu build here from Kil'jaeden. Nice big slide there from the ETC, who immediately gets polyed. Here comes the Deathwing. What form did he land in this time? Yeah, it's melee form. Okay, so it is just in lane phase to be using... Was it Destroyer? I mean, look at the Deathwing. They can't do anything to this Deathwing. They literally have no answer for it. He didn't take any damage. And Funds is... I don't know what the hell he's doing. He's doing. He's just hanging out behind him. Nice silence there. He does have E available if he gets out. Will Brightwing be able to get the shift in time? Yes, well played there by K-Star. And Artanis is doing basically the only thing Artanis can do this entire game, which is kind of run top and maybe take a couple of towers. We do have Skyfall. But Red Team did get the first objective here despite going down 2 kills. TouchGrassTomorrow slightly ahead in XP. Zenroth caught out here a little bit, but has enough armor to live. $50 stacks on the sill. Genji I don't know the word I'm looking for. Genji slowly working on this level 4 with the Shingen. By slowly, I mean much faster than most people do. Missing throw here. Immediately the Garrosh gets slid by the ETC. Ken has the E available to escape. Another stack for Pikachu. You gonna try to fight this? They have a boombox there. Like, they can see you. The poly's good, but ETC is gonna be able to live through this. And blue team does get the siege camp here in the bottom lane. Dun, dun. This camp is still up. Alright, level 10s, let's see what we have. It is High Five, Mosh, Bellowing Roar, Wailing Arrow, and Counter Strike from Alarak. Do you want me to tell you what all the other ultimates are going to be already? Actually, I've seen Tezo go both. That's a pretty good mosh. Oh my god, Valimar with the unstop to stop the Valkyrie from interrupting the mosh. I mean, Garrosh is gonna fall, Genji the next two. And remember earlier when I was talking about simping for a particular hero? That's kind of what I mean. Nice pull there from Killidan. The ultimates for heavy hitters. We did just see the Valkyrie. Nice engage here from TouchGrassTomorrow. K-Star doing everything they can, but it won't be enough. This building will fall. We see the Valkyrie from Cassia, X-Strike, Suppression Pulse, and Blink Heal. Blue team focusing hard onto this building. Ken does not have a lot of mana, though. Good unstops. They are committed to, yeah, taking this building. You see him pinging it. They're going to take it regardless. No Cassie here as well. And now big engage. Nice boop there from Zenroth. With what remaining mana he had, he was able to stop the Brightwing from getting the shift in and saving the Garrosh there. Xanthanarium not going to be able to support the Genji, who will fall 7-0 in kills as the blue team has a very commanding lead in the first stages of this game as we enter the mid game here now. Deathwing lost a plate. Tragic. That's the lowest I've seen his health bar all game. But real talk, Blizzard, can we do something about the Deathwing stats? Can we just tune him down a little? Like, I know you're gonna try to fix him a little bit. You're gonna nerf him a little. It's not enough. It has to be a number fix. One additional second of a cooldown is not going to be enough to fix the problem here. Heavy hitters are going to do their Bruiser camp. It's a consolation prize. They don't have 13s, and therefore really don't want to be fighting this Punisher. Nice play there by Funds. Getting the jump, and now the throw onto Zenroth, but the tower is shut off. This time the high five will not be there to interrupt the Valkyrie. We did Accelerando. Okay. Will he get one more jump off? Does not look like it. He might jump in the air, but he's not going to actually get anything. And now we have an engage by Funds. Tezelpaka going in. It's a nice boop from Lucio. Garrosh still looking for something. Artanis is here to provide moral support, but he ends up clearing a wave a little bit. And it's a nice swap onto Lucio, but Lucio do be able to get away. Garrosh throwing the Cassia in as Cassia ease forward to try to get some damage out. Doesn't look like the ETC is going to live much longer. And the deflect damage is enough to actually take out the Sylvanas, so finally some life out of heavy hitters here. They get a couple of kills, and it's a nice swap from the Artanis. I talked a lot of shit, but that was a great swap. And the Ape Monkey will get the reset of sadism for his team. 260 stacks on Sylvanas. 33 lightning bolts from Alarak. But blue team will have 16s first. And they almost got out of a 4v5. So that happened. Anyway. Nice Valkyrie. They catch Lucio. It's a beautiful poly. Down goes Valimar. I guess Cassia 20 is going to be able to ignore armor. That could be relevant. Tezopaka really wants to try to force this fight. The fear is going to fear... Oh, beautiful cleanser from K-Star. Holy cow. Really nice play, but it's just not enough. And again... Yeah, alright. 3 for nothing. Or excuse me, 3 for 1. They did catch Lucio quick, but then Deathwing existed, and... They are still trying to get... 8 Monkey, and they will successfully do so. Listen and obey. The saddest Cassia is going to sit here and... Yeah, spin, basically. Yeah. TouchGrassTomorrow gets all the camps. We'll gear up for the next objective, which is going to be in the top lane. Oh god, I'm missing an engage mid. Alarak did get a catch on the Garrosh. I was just trying to blow my nose for half a second. And now it looks like blue team... Oh, they found more kills. Big Mosh. Beautiful high five this time. It's gonna catch Killadin with the Valkyrie. It is a 4-on-4 here. Deathwing is pushing top. There's a camp pushing bottom. Zenroth not letting the swap happen. Just keeps booping the Artanis every time he tries to go in for a swap. Cassia caught out though. And now it's going to be a 5-on-4. Deathwing is on the objective. And TouchGrassTomorrow doing a great job doing as much damage to this team as they can. K-Star are going to have to come shift to the Cassia. As Genji runs away. It's still a 4-on-4 as Deathwing is, again, still top lane taking his sweet, sweet time. This is not your fastest wave clear by any stretch. But he is the offlaner, so here we are. Now Syl with the black arrows. Actually, saving black arrows probably for, well, he doesn't have them. He just uses them now. Okay. I kind of expected them to save it for the keep. But might have it back, considering how long it's taking him to do that. They spotted Tezopaka in a bush. Oh, I guess they actively see it with the boombox. Mosh is back online, the only ult not available right now. Wait, he just... Wow, calling the bluff there. And Ken needs to get out of there. He's going to have to pop the unstop. It's another 4-on-5. Let's see if they can win it this time around. Alarak will get caught. Beautiful taunt there. And Kilden will be the first to fall, but it's a 3-man Mosh, and Polly not available. But there's just not enough damage here to be able to actually kill anything. The Silence Arrow is good. Ken's going to be able to try to, I guess, run bottom, and, you know, Fun's going to run him down. Almost got out of it, though. I think Valimar should be fine. Zenroth and 8 Monkey are 1v1ing here in the mid lane. And the Deathwing's going to jump in the air and let the objective push. It appears that TouchGrassTomorrow only wants to fight 4v5s, and Deathwing landing mid saying, I want to play too. Wait, he's actually going to die. Wow, he's actually going to die. Turns out when you have 4 people wailing on one Deathwing, it's pretty good. ETC on camp duty. The boombox providing vision of these rotations of the Garrosh. And despite, I mean, honestly, kind of just inting. Touchgrass tomorrow. Still a full level ahead. Sadism reset. And now we have a hasty bargain. Destroyer's Rampage. Withering Barrage. So no blink. I was kind of expecting to see a blink. The Boombox spotting the garage. They are pretty far out here in the bottom lane. Deathwing will be jumping in the air shortly. Blue team realizing that they don't want to fight down 20s. Oh, nice boop there. Deathwing can land at any moment. Nice throw, and a Poly can immediately getting caught. And the Mosh is going to catch 3 people, now 4 people. And Deathwing is doing terrible, terrible damage. Look at him go. Xanthanarium trying to fight for his life, but he will not do it. Fun's taking a lot of damage. And the Lucio high-fiving him in the face. Deathwing doing everything he can. And I think it's going to be enough. Oh, no, it's not enough. Artanis fell as well. Or, excuse me. The Cassia fell. So it's a 3-on-2. They place Boombox so they can dive under tower. By the way, Boombox takes... Wow, big throw there from Tezopaco, but... not enough damage to be able to actually kill under that fort. Hey, Monkey, look at the hasty bargain value. And that should do it. They have a camp here. I think they can just go hit the core now. It's only going to be 10 seconds on the Brightwing. Genji's not going to be able to do anything into this, too. That should be GG, and TouchGrass tomorrow will win game 1. Despite all their shenanigans. Yeah, Brightwing. Just going to kind of hang out. He polys him. Take that. Yep. They're playing KDA. They want the kill. They silence him. And that'll do it. GG's. TouchGrass tomorrow wins game 1. Or not GG's. Fine. Heroic teams don't say GG. It's not cool. Leading the way in damage. Alright, I know I said it was going to be the Deathwing, but it's not really fair because the blue team kept fighting 4v5s all game, and the Deathwing was stuck on bitch duty and clearing lanes, which is why he's got top soak for his team. Alarak was close behind too, but I don't think I should lose money because they were playing it wrong. Anyway. 19-9, a kind of expected outcome. Based solely on draft alone. A lot of self-healing. Brightwing's the only one without self-healing that entire game. And special mention to Brightwing, by the way, because I think K-Star really, really played well. That game had some really, really nice cleanses. Great shifts. Got out of some really tricky situations. I think the Brightwing play was about as strong as it could have been. I always look like a breath after the win-loss. They closed the game up before I could cheat. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. So, we updated this. We get them a point. And let's see where we're heading next. More hots, more hots. Still waiting on a map for this next game. Oh, do they practice tonight? Oh, they do practice tonight. Nice. Do we have a lobby yet? No. Taking their sweet time. So in the meantime, I'll play my terrible mogul game while I wait. Oh, okay. We're going Alterac Pass. And this was picked by picked by this team. Okay. Johnny Maxwell has left the lobby. Okay. Oh, this was team 2 that picked this. This was picked by Heavy Hitters. Okay. Mango Rock has joined the lobby. And immediately been removed from said lobby. Who are these random people that keep joining? It looks like we got everybody all in here ready to rock and roll. Oops. That's not great. There we go. All right, we got it ready from the Heavy Hitters. Ready for me and a ready from TouchGrassTomorrow. Let's get into some Alterac Pass. First band, Johanna again. Medivh band yet again. Expect to see relatively similar bands throughout the series. My voice is getting sore. These doubleheaders are crazy. Hanzo band. It always makes me sad. One of my favorite heroes to play. And no Sylvanas. So first pick here, probably just Falstad. They're super tryharding. Lucio again. Okay. Blaze from 8 Monkey. A little more standard offlaner this time, and K-Star takes the Mandoin. Love a new rack on this map. And obviously Hogger pretty good at taking the camp as well. So twofold strategy here from Touchgrass. They grab the Hogger to do camp more efficiently. And then obviously the Nubarak to cheese the objective. Probably the easiest hero that it is to do that, and the safest as well. Now we finally see the Falstad ban. Again, I'm really surprised nobody wants to play that hero. Considering how absolutely busted he is right now. Whoops. And a Tracer ban. Xanth gonna snag a Vala. Tezo this time on a Muradin. Rounding out the 4-5 for TouchGrassTomorrow. We have a Ragnaros and an Orphea. Alrighty. One of those, I just want to have fun games. And fun you shall have. This realm needs me a Li Ming. Cool. I'm definitely part of the Li Ming fan club. Any opportunity to play that hero. And I actually like her on Alterac. I think it's not her worst map. Comparison to others. Like, I don't know, Garden or something. All right. From left to right tonight, it is TouchGrassTomorrow in blue. Killinan on Hogger. Zenroth playing the Anubarak, Valimar on Lucio. Ken on Orphea. Malthanius on Ragnaros. From right to left, it is heavy hitters. Xanthanarium on Vala. Tezo Paco playing Muradin. Funds on Li Ming. 8 Monkey playing Blaze and K-Star on Anduin. Let's take a look at our level 1 talents. Nothing immediately standing out. Maybe Lightwell is kind of interesting. I guess they're going to drop Lightwell on the camp for the Vala, maybe? Maybe that's the plan. Auto attack Vala. W build from Ragnaros. We have to gauge onto funds. Orphea, does she have enough damage? Yes, they do. And First Blood. Going over to the side of TouchGrassTomorrow. Hogger starting the spin on their camp. Meanwhile, it's a 3-person effort here for the red team. Pew, 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 pew. So Murden has to do chores as the Li Ming was caught. Ken running low in the mana department. And let's see who wins this battle of the first camp. Li Ming getting a nice orb in there. For wave clear purposes, but it looks like blue team is going to have a rather significant advantage in the wave clear department because of a Li Ming existing. And a Nubarak taking all the damage that Li Ming could be doing and kind of laughing at it. Xanth's gonna get a couple of stacks though. Do we have a pull available? We do. And let's see if Murden is gonna go down. Murden's gonna have to jump here pretty soon. A little bit of misplay there from TouchGrassTomorrow, but nice jump and dodge from Tezopaco as well to get out of there. Malthanius running down funds here. How long on the W? He has it now, and down goes Li Ming. So it's already 2 Li Ming deaths. Somehow. For heavy hitters. Both teams now doing their camp. Blaze now at level 4 will be doing the camp for heavy hitters. Thanks in part to the incinerated gauntlets at 4. Blaze gonna full back. Top off on health and mana. Let's see who's gonna play this objective. Kilden just not quite getting the loot horde in the right spot. Otherwise it could have been a kill onto the Vala. And a Nubarak's going to be doing what a Nubarak's do on this map and starting this objective. Fun's wisely saving the orb. And won't be able to start this objective. They're going to keep trying, but yeah. I mean, okay, they did get it. Nice stun there by Tezo. But he's going to have to jump out. And camp is pushing here. Oh, no, it's not. It's already dead. So let's see what they're going to do here. If they're going to try to force this. That is jump on Murden. A couple stuns from Zenroth. And he's going to have to full out. Nice unstop there with the E. Blaze stun not really amounting to much yet. But Gildan caught out a little bit. No E available. He has it now, but he's already super dead. So nice play here by heavy hitters. See if they can get something else. Doesn't look like it. Murden will fall. And Malthanius, the folly of the Ragnaros. Holy cow, can't believe he's alive after that. Not sure where the Vala was, but I think she was getting zoned out. Couldn't focus on two things at once myself, but if the Vala was there, Ragnaros would have been super dead. It is a Calamity Li Ming. We have Blessed Recovery, so kind of this 2022 build from Anduin with the Lightwell Blessed Recovery. $16 stacks for Murden. Xanth very calmly dodging that Anubarak stun and then E-ing out. Well played there by Valo. Boombox again. For some vision control, funds is a permanent. Make sure they can't get the objective duty. And because of this, Malthanius going to be able to push a little bit in top lane. Surprised to see him not commit more to pushing top, considering the rest of the heavy hitters here is bottom. But I guess with level 10s, they're going to try to fight for this objective. And I expect to see the red team run away. Alright, so here we are, level 10s. Crushing Jaws, Cocoon, Shockwave, High Five. And I assume it's going to be Slam if you're playing double Bruiser. K-Star does still have a pull available. And at this point, yeah, there's not much that... nice dodge. Or nice block there by Zenroth. Are they really trying to fight this? They go in on the Anduin. The jump isn't going to amount to much. And Ken, nice shockwave there through the heart of the red team. Nice crushing jaws there by Ken as well. And the objective will be charging from left to right. What is this Hogger build? We have Journeyman Cooking, Hoggers, Joggers, and Dense Blasting Powder, so more of the AMRAM style, Wave Clear style. Nice Rain of Vengeance. And a beautiful high five there from the Lucio. They're trying to go after the Vala. They know that they do not have an E available, at least for a moment. K-Star with a nice Light Bomb on the Vala, but it won't matter. They completely ignore the Li Ming, as somehow Ragnaros died top. And I assume Funds is going to be run down, but I... Oh, just missed! Valimar takes this personally as a Lucio. Oh, nice play by Funds! He's still trying to get away. They're still trying to run him down. 8 Monkeys here for some support. It says wheeze. Alright. Oh, okay. Well, Ken died somewhere here. It looks like they must have caught the Orphea. Who wins that? Hogger wins that, right? He doesn't have jump, and they know that. He doesn't have jump. Yeah, he's super dead. Okay, he does have pull. Now doesn't have it for another 65 seconds. Because all that was said was wheeze. 2 wheezes. Cocoon onto Li Ming. No pull available this time around. But not relevant, as they really couldn't go on the Cocoon target. Here we have a Light Bomb Muradin. Beautiful high five by Valimar. They're putting a lot of damage into the Hogger. Zenroth can't hit the broadside of a barn right now, but does hit the Q onto Vala, and that's all it takes. Lucio gets a kill there. Crushing Jaw is going to miss. But this bottom fort likely will be going down shortly. Our second building of the game. Big engage here onto the Muradin. Sulfurous Smash a little bit behind. Nice stun there by Muradin. Notable ultimates here. Wait, they're just trying to run him down. Are they going to be able to run him down? I don't think so. Big combo there from Funds. To the face of the Orphea. Two mages battling it out. Disintegrate instead of Wave of Force. But all the usual suspects, Avatar as well. As Light Bomb and Rain of Vengeance. Beautiful shockwave here. What a spin from this Augur. He ends up light bombing his tank, but doesn't matter. He's going to get the kill. Vala is cocooned. Crushing Jaws is late. That might be enough to keep the Vala alive, at least momentarily. Sulfuric Smash not going to connect. Avatar popped at just the right moment, and a great jump away there. And now as TouchGrassTomorrow starts their second objective. Level 16 is just around the corner. Big stun there. Onto Orphea from the Blaze. Li Ming not quite there with the damage. Tezopaco very low as well. Has to tap, use that second wind. They're going to try to fight 4 on 5, maybe? How many deaths do we have on the Vala? 2 deaths on Vala so far. As they keep just pushing damage into this tank. Not really allowing him to get much healing aside from the second wind. And let's see if they try to gank top. Hello! Oh no, the Q missed. Tezopaco's fine, I think. Yeah, nice pull. Sulfuric Smash is going to connect to the Vala, but more so accidentally. Light Bomb slowly walks forward, and unfortunately Funds breaks the cocoon just in time for the Crushing Jaws of the Orphea to connect, kill it in the backline, trying to do what he can. And right now, all he can do is dance. The resets proving good for Funds, and that's going to be another kill. The Tickle Beam in full effect here. And we're going to pause the game for reasons unknown. 1 sec, finding a wire. Finding a wire. Okay, we're going to find a wire. While they find a wire, we'll find... I don't know, something to talk about. Interesting. Alright, we got the ready now. Alright, let's get back to it. Must have found their wire. Where were we? Objective for the blue team. Despite losing a couple members, they were able to capture it. And they're going to try to immediately start boss. Malthanius is vibing here. Under the Alarak spray. And it looks like heavy hitters have sniffed this out pretty quick. Wait, nope, they're just going to camp. They haven't sniffed it out at all. They've sniffed out nothing. Can they even do this in time? It's only at half. If they get here in time, it could be scary for them. But I don't think they know. Yeah, they just cocoon the Murden, and Murden should super die here. Unless Anduin gets here in time, but I don't think he's going to get here in time. Yeah. 3 ultimates down. As Kilden misses the wall with his E and then takes a full Li Ming combo to the face. I'd love to see it. So will this boss take a keep is the question. I'm thinking no. The wave clear here with the Vala and even the Li Ming should be sufficient enough. to make sure that this boss does not take a full building. It's not like they have that much of a talent here where they can kind of just sit here and ego check them, but... What's going on in the bottom lane? Absolutely nothing. Okay. Blue team walks away. They're going to be able to save their keep. The heavy hitters are. Li Ming just used the full combo and has no mana. And they're looking for an engage of sorts. Let's see if blue team's going to fight down, or not really down 20s, but without 20s. What's up for real? How did your match go tonight? Blue team has started the objective. Hogger is in the back line, and this could be quite scary for the red team. I mean, their field of play is getting so choked out right now. Fun's trying to do as much damage as he can. Does get a kill on to a Nubarak and will have some resets. And at 300 HP, he will escape. Hogger will not, though. And it's a 2-for-0 so far for TouchGrassTomorrow. Xanth continuing to march forward. Big blaze stun there. Ken with a huge heal, but it's not enough. And heavy hitters fighting back here just before 20s. Farflight Quiver is going to be tough to deal with. That might just have to be a cocoon every single time. So they really have no way to actually engage onto the Valo. Heavy hitters wisely deciding to take a couple of buildings while the Muradin zones. Lucio trying to get the objective, but notably the boombox does not aggro the minions for him, and there's 4 angry grunts, or 3 angry grunts there. Subverted, able to capture this objective the first for heavy hitters in this Alterac Pass game. They get their level 20s first, which was unexpected. And now we do a Farflight Quiver. Temporal Flux. Mountain King burn notice, okay. And let's see if they get a Light Bomb combo. Well, they're not going to really have one if, yeah, he's Envision because of the boombox. Level 20s for both teams. Conduit, Submerge. Light Bomb didn't quite connect, but a huge Li Ming combo did to kill in his face. Almost one-tapping him. Nice stun there. Beautiful root by Anduin. Buying enough time for the Blaze to come through and kill the Orphea. So now we have a Light Bomb engage onto Killidan, but he does have that E queued up in time. Ragnaros is going to get in here, bonk some minions on the head. But this fort will go down rather quickly, thanks to some Li Ming damage. The root does catch the Ragnaros. So not used to saying that name. Bunker not available. Both pulls now have been used. K-Star doing his best to keep everybody alive. Big submerge there. Funds no mana, and the Rexar bait, or the Rexar Ragnaros bait, is real. Able to get the Li Ming. Tezo still wants more, but he doesn't have the DPS for more. I guess that's not true. He has got a full health follow. How many stacks does Vala have? 270. I'm kind of surprised to see them leaving. I guess they're just going to go do boss. But with a big wave top, I wish they would have stayed here and pushed this keep a little bit more, especially with Farflight. The boss is absolutely soloing the team of heavy hitters. Wow. I mean, they're going to go on this. They're absolutely going to send this. Okay. they were late, but they're just gonna get some kills here. Nice interrupt on the Blaze Stun from Hogger. I mean, they just took so much damage from this boss. Ken trying to get somebody out of the bunker. Knock, knock. Tezo getting run down. How long on E? Okay, he has it. And bosses continuing to be throw pits. And now the side of TouchGrassTomorrow should be able to boss an objective and probably end. Hello! There's an Anubarak. Oh my goodness. Where is he? Oh, he went bottom. Okay. I thought he was part of that team fight. I was looking for the Ragnaros here. But he went bottom to clear the boss. And he was able to save the keep. Both middle and bottom keep for TouchGrassTomorrow are pretty battered and bruised. The combo by Killidan, yeah. Oh, it's not enough! But Valimar with the high five will get the kill. Nice wombo combo there from the Hogger. And there goes the wave clear. There goes the neighborhood. Big engage from Anubarak. Does have rewind available. Well, I guess not anymore. Did hit the rewind, but he missed. First time, so... surprised if they don't start top boss. Vala trying to spin up the hatred for Farflight Quiver. And we're not going to connect this time. It's a 4-on-4, and Uberak is full committed to the objective here. But as he comes down now, it's going to be a lot scarier. 8 Monkey misses, and that's surely going to be a Blaze kill. Big stun by Zenrov. Good pull from K-Star. Okay, so no bunker available for this push. They have to be very careful not to get caught out. K-Star, let's see how many pulls we have available. We have only 1. But it's going to be a 5-on-5. Let's see if they can defend this. Top likely to go down. Most of the damage coming onto the Murden. And the last pull is used. We still have Cocoon available for TouchGrassTomorrow. There's a Light Bomb and Avatar, but not much else. Big engage onto the backline. They're sick of the Anduin. They're sick of his pulls. And down he goes. Xanthanarium trying to will the team, and he should be able to do something. I mean, not should be able to. He could do something special here with this Farflight Quiver Vala, because there's really no way to get to him. But there is a way to get to the core, and if he could just, oh, it didn't quite get the kill. Orphea killed the Murden. Now Valimar able to engage onto Vala. Vala not able to escape. And the core will fall, and so will the hopes of a Game 3. For our 4th cast in a row, it's a domination. TouchGrassTomorrow will win 2-0 over Heavy Hitters. GG's. Where's the core thing? Does it not do the thing? No, it didn't do the thing. And I'll track. Alright. Well, that's gonna do her for me. Leading the way in damage, Vala and Orphea for their teams. I respect the no lava wave. 20k and Soak, Blaze close behind as well. Not a lot of damage for Blaze, actually. Wasn't a part of a lot of team fights. A couple good Blaze stuns. But ultimately the high fives were good enough. And that'll do it. So TouchGrassTomorrow wins 2-0. Wait, I gotta update this the right way. Alright, and then I will report my little casty casts. And go drink a bunch of water and chill out. Wait, that wasn't won by heavy hitters. The hell? Won by blue team. There we go. Alright. I might be casting one tomorrow. We'll see what time I get home. I know PRA plays tomorrow night in Div D, so might try to get that game in. But until then, that's going to do it for me. Appreciate everybody coming out, supporting Heroic Division tonight. And we'll see you next time. Be good to each other.